Oh my gosh, I love the free to plays in this game. So this is just the second payload game of the day. The first one was alright. It was a bit of a quiet game. The other team wasn't doing too well. But I'm ready to rip things up again. As everyone's favorite class, the medic. I'm just running a solemn vow here as usual. And there will be some instances later in the game where I'll show you why I use the solemn vow, kind of. So we're just going to run out here with Uber because I mean, it's better to get invincibility out the gate than a quick fix or something, you know. So this guy Jerry, he seems like he can probably rip some things up. I'm just gonna Uber him, and he can burn things. I'm gonna bail there because he took kind of long on that. Aw, and he's saying sorry in the chat. A lot of the time I do like to communicate with my team over voice chat. You get a lot more response. Oh, that's a spy and a scout. You get a lot more responses and they can kind of trust you a lot more than if you're just kind of silent, you know? So there will be times in this game where I'll communicate with them, and you'll see that the response you get is really positive. So it looks like the scout was just looking behind me while I was healing him, which is actually quite good. I haven't seen many people do that. And that's a spy. So I've got Uber here. Heavy, I'm just going to Uber you. Go up around this right side. I'm going to tell him what to do, and hopefully my team can also come in with us. Looks like they're all pushed back, and that sniper got our soldier, so I'm gonna bounce off before he gets me too. And I don't like to ditch my teammates often, but as a medic, your safety comes first. You're not really a class that can go in to do a lot of damage and then just get out, you know. So that was a crit. Oh, I could have communicated with him, but there was not much time for him to turn around or anything. Oh, that seems like a very low soldier. Someone's saying random crits on sentries. Oh, that is a random crit. My game's just lagging now. My game's been lagging quite often recently. I'm probably going to have to get a config that turns down the graphics, but this game's so beautiful, I don't really want to do that. Ooh. And if you're paying attention, you'll probably see my my cursor just flicks around everywhere, and that's literally just to see where the enemies are and gauge what health my team's at. I'm gonna give the demo a try. Go in demo, I'm gonna Uber you. Oh, but that pyro might air blast us, so I gotta watch out for that. And we took down a sentry, that's all that matters. My game is kind of stuttery at the moment. I think there's just a lot of flame particles or something like that. So with my solemn vow, I saw the health of that heavy was really low, and it was probably going to get lower, so I tried to flick a crossbow in there and take him down myself. It was fine because my heavy was at high health anyway, so it would have been fine for me to just leave it for a second. Ooh, that's an Uber. Nice. Heavy won that fight because he got the drop. But I'm gonna probably die. he took his time, but I got the banana. Ooh, that's a sniper. We got another Uber, which is really good. Sentry is still alive. Oh, it took a long time. Yeah, I was in a very bad spot there. Oh, and I'm probably gonna die. I quite frankly have no idea how I'm alive. Oh, that's not good stuff. Stay still. Thank you. And that medic backs off. He's only at 84 health, so I can contest him, get him down to even lower health, just in case one of our teammates is back there. And while I know that Ubersaw is really good, ooh, having an info like a spy would is really helpful. Try to get that crossbow, and I'll pepper that the heavy with some damage as well. So I'm just gonna bail here because that is not a fight I'm gonna win. Oh! So I had to pop there because that was a very angry pyro. But our medic gets some good damage in. And I'm gonna go in myself. My gosh. And I get the demo. And I try to protect my medic here. Oh, just too late. They're saying in chat, damn medics. So yeah, unfortunately since I didn't have the Ubersaw, I didn't get the Uber charge off it, and I didn't even get any random crits unfortunately. But I mean, oh, I'm glad the other medic got to. So in a spy versus medic battle, I always like to just back up against the wall like I did here, like this. Oh, this is not a. Oh, that was not a good time to demonstrate. But yeah, I like to back up against the wall and just melee them. The spy wants to get near you, so I'll let him come near me, but nowhere near my back, you know. Medic can do a whole lot more damage than a spy can. He's right, we have like 4 spies. So I'm just moving erratically because there are some snipers, and oh my gosh! Ooh, that was a buff bannered soldier. I do not want to deal with that. But that's great. Our medic is actually communicating, which is really good to see. Is that a spy? It's a spy! He's gonna. I warned him. I was trying to be friendly, but he was bloodthirsty. Oh, I'm gonna die here. Oh, I unfortunately didn't win, but I did top score in the whole server, so that's pretty nice. Unfortunately, as medic, you have to rely on the skill of your teammates as well. And oh gosh, if you look at all the ranks on my team, I'm actually the highest rank, which is kind of probably why we did not win. Hi, it's just more from the future here. The next game was nothing too important happened. There was like a T-posing heavy, and I crit a free-to-play demo, and he didn't really get any kills. I went kind of quiet because my first game was a lot better, and there wasn't too much to talk about in the second one. So this is just going to be my my quick outro. Thanks for watching, and there's probably going to be more like this. If you enjoyed it, then just stay tuned. If you didn't, then don't stay tuned. Well, see ya.